Hey everybody, Crypto Hop here. What's going on? Investing enthusiasts, cryptocurrency gurus, and all of the above. I appreciate you guys checking in here. I don't ask this enough. I would really appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe. Today is going to be a lesson. We're going to focus on the dominant schedule. I got 3 different charts. I used to be a high school teacher for 22 years. And, basically, I got involved with a commercial real estate deal around 2018, and it was developing up until 2020 when COVID hit. The deal went bad, and so I put all my eggs in one basket, which we know we shouldn't do, but sometimes you got to take a risk. That risk could have been life changing. I learned more than I can even fathom, but it was not life changing as far as money. So at that time, I've studied since then, basically into 2020 to 21. I dedicated my life to this investing stuff. I've been in the stock market my whole life, but the crypto I really got serious on. So I have some things to share with y'all today. I really appreciate you checking in. Now look at this. We're flat. Okay, this lesson is going to be it can be used as a historical guideline for how the cycles work in terms of the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, I want to show you this first chart right here. We're going to go look at this stuff, and I will just point it out. Take notes on this because it's really an amazing um, how this stuff has been charted. Okay, in shown to be pretty dang consistent. This is the altcoin season. When it's confirmed, okay, this is what it looks like. Now, this is general. I'm going to show you 2 other charts in addition to this one. Go back to 2018 down here. Okay, 2018 is right here. Now, you can't see prior to this, the Bitcoin dominance prior to 2018, and this is 2017 where there's no chart. We were looking that the high was 73.67. So almost 74% of all of the cryptocurrency money was into Bitcoin. It was even higher than that prior to 2017. It's like 90% of all money in the cryptocurrency market. Nobody could understand what projects there were other than Bitcoin. Maybe Ethereum, but people just didn't wrap their mind around it. Now we have a lot more information out there that people can learn, a lot more education in the crypto space. And that's why these numbers do change over time. Now, here's where this pump, okay, right here, when the altcoin season started, look at this is the money moving out of Bitcoin right here. Money moved out of Bitcoin into alt season. See these red God candles going down. Now look to the right. It got down to 35%. Only 35% of the money in the entire cryptocurrency space was in Bitcoin. That's way less than half. That's what was the high, the top of the altcoin market. I believe this is right around January 2018 to February. Okay, so beginning of 2018. Now, from there, hit the top, everything starts trickling down. Look what happens. More money starts going into Bitcoin. Okay, and it's kind of boring right over here, blah, blah, blah. Then we see more money going into Bitcoin. It's a safer spot, right? Store of value. People want their money. It's kind of like gold, this kind of thing, and it keeps going up and up. Now, this was right around this year of 2020, man. Oh, this is when I got in up here at the top, and it was just boring, and it was moving sideways. Okay, towards the end of 2020, look what happens. Money moves out of Bitcoin into the altcoin projects down to 57%. Okay. And then this is when COVID hit and things got goofy. More money went back into its security. This is the store of value went back into Bitcoin. And then, ladies and gentlemen, once again, here is the top of the cryptocurrency cycle in 2021. The Bitcoin dominance, meaning the money moved out of Bitcoin, moved out of Bitcoin, moved out of Bitcoin, moved out of Bitcoin, all the way down to where it got to 39%. Now, these are the numbers that we're looking for right now. When the money was, the Bitcoin dominance was 39%, the altcoin markets pumped. We saw these all-time high with these insane, 100x, 150x, so that just insane amounts of money was made. Okay, we moved sideways for a couple of years, up and down, bouncing it down. Okay, this was 23. So now, there's things that happen along the way here, but more money gets put into Bitcoin now. Blah blah blah. ETFs were approved. There's some more clarity. More money into Bitcoin. More money into Bitcoin. Blah blah blah. Here's where we're at. Altcoin season is confirmed when. See this last candle? When this last candle gets below this moving average line, we can say that we are entering altcoin season. Now, okay, so we're over here a little further. Our dominance right now is staying with this line. Bitcoin dominance, as of I just checked, is about 58%. So we're actually above this line as we speak. Okay, it just keeps going up and up. This doesn't go into 25, but this is just the histories that have been documented on what this season looks like. Okay, now check out this next one. So like I said, we're about 58%. So we're up here about where my cursor is right now, following this Bitcoin dominance trend. We've dipped below it, but I'm going to give you the number that we're looking for. Okay, next one. Understanding the full Bitcoin cycle. This is a little bit confusing, people, but I'm going to explain this to you because I looked at it. When I first looked at it, I'm like, what? I'm going to explain this to you. Okay, this is an if-then statement going across. Going across, there's if-then statements. Okay, we've all heard of these before. If this is Bitcoin dominance increases and also the Bitcoin price increases, altcoins decrease. Historically, this is how it works. Next one. If Bitcoin dominance increases and also the price of Bitcoin decreases, this is when the cryptocurrency dumps. Okay? Now this is these cycles. If the Bitcoin price decreases when the dominance is up, this is for example when a tweet gets put out by our president. It's a negative connotation. There's economic fundamental factors that contribute to why we got a decrease here and a decrease there. Okay, next one. When Bitcoin dominance increases, the price becomes stable. There's a stable accumulation phase right here. People, this is where we have been. This is where we have been. It's funny because that Bitcoin dominance on that last chart I show you, it's still on that upward-ish trend. We're still in we're scary close to both these. Okay, now next one. When the Bitcoin dominance decreases, we have seen it come below 60. It's toying with that 60 to 58. And the price of Bitcoin increases at the same time. People, this is where we are in the next 30 to 60 days. I can tell you right now, I can just feel it. When the Bitcoin dominance percentage decreases and the price increases, which is weird, here goes the altcoins. The altcoins take off. Okay, like it's we're right there. We're on the edge of this one right here. And then what we have to be very careful of, when that Bitcoin dominance continues to decrease and then the price decreases with it, that's going to stabilize the altcoins. You're not going to see that we're at the top on the altcoins. There's not going to be any more of these moon pumps. Okay, lastly, when the Bitcoin dominance decreases and the price stabilizes, okay, this is when altcoins increase, but it's the last. This is the last piece of the equation where everything, we hit the crypto ruin to right after this. So if you need to, just go back, take a look at this chart. This kind of explains things nicely. It's if this happens and also this happens with price, it's an if-then statement. Okay, last chart I'm going to show you guys. Now this will clarify it a little bit better. This was pre-2017. Pre-2017 right here, okay? Look what happened when the bull run mania hit right here where my cursor is. When the bull run mania hit in 2017, this is the Bitcoin dominance dropping. The money is leaving Bitcoin, going into the other coins. Now this purple is the, I'm going to scoot this up a little bit. The purple is the Bitcoin price. Okay. Just on those previous charts, the dominance is just backing off, but why did the price go up right here? This is where those things get really interesting. Now, less Bitcoin dominance here, the bottom in the end of 2017 into 2018, the lowest it's been is 37%. When only 37% of all the money in the cryptocurrency market was only in Bitcoin, we saw these are the prices of the coins just going off right here. Okay, next cycle, 2018 into 2020. Towards the end of 2020, the Bitcoin dominance is up to 74.5% at the peak. Okay, that's pretty high. Drops down dominance, money moves out of Bitcoin, altcoins pump. Lastly, here we've been kind of, this is the 21 to the 2023, moving sideways right here. Okay. We are currently at, now in that first chart that I showed you, the upward trend is still going on, people. It's still happening. We are in 25, right? This is the end of 24 down here, bottom right, into 25. We're still up in this area, 67%. This was back in probably June is where it was 67. And it's been slowly declining, but it is following that upward trend. My thought is that when we break that 55% Bitcoin dominance, this is when we're going to see the euphoria phase in the altcoin season. Pay attention, people, to the Bitcoin dominance. When it starts to fall, we're at about 58% right now. When it falls below 55%, history is going to play out again. Now, to what degree? Nobody knows. You can't sit there and say you know. Anybody talks about that they know what's going to happen in these cycles. They're all different. They're all different for various economic factors and beyond. Okay, so government shutdown. We are going to have prices. There's a 96% chance at the next Fed meeting on October 31st, it's going to have another drop. Those things help. Okay, so there's huge factors on every single cycle. Take a look at other things, not only historical charts, but historical fundamentals around this whole thing. So just wanted to share that all with you. Appreciate you guys jumping in. I really, like I said, the thumbs ups, and I really appreciate if you would share this video, hit that bell notification, all the above, so we can just keep moving forward. This is information that I've learned in my lifetime, and I'm just here to, I enjoy teaching. I want to further my teaching experience. I've learned a lot on how to do some of this stuff, so I just want to share it with here today. Check out the hydro. See, that already helped me calm down. No, just kidding. I didn't drink enough today. I gotta take my water. Stay hydrated. Drink your water. The hydrogen, honestly, it does something to you. Check out. I got an affiliate link in there if you're interested. Check it out. Love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. I think we got a couple fun weeks coming up here. Stay tuned. Appreciate it.